Welcome back to Good Morning Malibu. Thank you for joining us this morning. Today we have Meredith here with us with all the latest news. Meredith, fill us in.
Good morning. Malibu is saying farewell to Representative Henry Waxman after 40 years of leading the 33rd Congressional Congress. The Democratic representative is stepping down from his position in the House along with 6 other Democrats and 10 Republicans. California Senator Ted Lieu has expressed interest on his Facebook page about taking over this position. Waxman is retiring, hoping to give another qualified candidate a chance to represent Los Angeles, Santa Monica, and Beverly Hills. Amanda Knox has not escaped her past in Italy. Thursday, Florence courts found Knox and her boyfriend guilty of murder. The retrial surprised Knox. Knox and her boyfriend, Raphael Sollicito, were convicted of murder in Italy in 2009. The victim was Knox's roommate, Meredith Kircher, a British student. After spending 4 years in Italian prison, Knox has now returned to the U.S. and attends University of Washington. Knox is currently waiting for the, quote, wrongful persecution to end. Governor Brown has declared 17 California communities to be in emergency drought, according to weather.com. California officials claim that if the 17 rural communities do not receive an applicable amount of rain within the next 60 to 100 days, the areas will be completely dry. 2013 was the driest year in record for the state of California. Although there will be clouds in the sky today, the chance of rain is not likely. Today will be mostly cloudy with only a 20% chance of rain. The high is 64 and the low is hitting close to 39 tonight. Today, for the next 5 days, Malibu will be hitting a cool stride with the highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. This may not be the best weekend for hitting the beach with mostly cloudy skies and cool temperatures, but you may want to check out what's happening here on Pepperdine's campus. Ginny, what sport events are going on this weekend for students to attend?
Well, of course we have the Super Bowl. It's just 2 days before the Super Bowl, and both teams are finishing up their last practices before the big game. The Seahawks have no injuries to deal with, so their entire active roster and practice squad have been practicing. Marshawn Lynch did sit out on Wednesday, but Wednesdays are his usual rest days. Although most teams begin their Super Bowl practices a few days before the game, the Broncos have been practicing the last 2 weeks. Peyton Manning acknowledged that it's possible to over-prepare, but Denver thought the extra practices would give them an advantage. You can catch the big game this Sunday at 3:30 on Fox. The result of the 2014 WCC preseason baseball coaches poll was announced on Wednesday. Pepperdine was selected to finish in second place for the second year in a row. Although the Waves received 1 first-place vote, the top spot went to the University of San Diego. San Francisco received 2 first-place votes to round out the top 3. The season begins for the Waves on February 14th here at Pepperdine, where they'll take on St. John's. There's a lot of action this weekend for Pepperdine teams. Tonight at 7, the 3rd-ranked men's volleyball team will face 4th-ranked BYU at Firestone Fieldhouse. Tomorrow morning, women's swim and dive will participate in the PCSC time trials. Women's tennis will travel to UC Irvine to take on the Anteaters at noon. And later on, men's basketball will head to LMU while the women host LMU here at Pepperdine. That's it for sports news, but we've got entertainment news coming up, including the latest on Justin Bieber, so don't go away.